Hi, John again. Just another video. I'm going to be talking about a couple of things. First of all, a lot of people are asking me why you ground. For me, ground's a good way to protect yourself psychically, and it's a good way of visualising, pushing negative energy out and bringing in positive energy, and it cleanses your aura. Your aura's more or less like it's like your life shield. Well, that's what I think it is, because I think we've all got light energy. I just think maybe people are more susceptible to negativity than others. Well, you don't need to look far for negative, because it's every time you turn on the television, watch the news, anytime you pick up a paper. I know there's probably some good, and even social media, there's always going to be negative aspects of life. But you need to know, see whatever is making somebody else negative, that's them. That is their issue. It's not your issue. It's none of your business, actually. Your business is your state of mind. Because, and I will speak from my experiences, see recently, I have had depression and anxiety, and for the first week of it, I was like, I hope this passes, and I was miserable. I was alright, I was still being able to maintain some form of tolerance, gratitude, not too much at all. But I was waiting on this feeling to leave me. I was just moping, waiting for it to happen. But if anything I've learnt over my journey, even just before I turned 37, is if you're waiting for these things to happen, they will never happen. You need to put things in place. Now, even see, before I stopped drinking and that, I always had this front on. I was this happy. I was this happy guy. I wasn't. I felt like I was dying inside. I felt hopeless, and I felt rotten. And a lot of people maybe confuse me with an atheist now. I don't think I'm an atheist or agnostic. I do believe in something. I believe there is that spiritual aspect to it. And the only way I can connect to this higher power that I've got is within me. I'm not knocking what works for anybody else, but I know within myself what my truth is. Because my truth is how I feel up here. My reality is all up in here. Because for as long I was apathetic, and I felt really low. And let's face it, see if you're feeling that way, it's going to rub off on other people. And on the flip side of that is, if that is true, see if you're acting more positively. That will rub off on other people too. They say charity begins at home. You need to, if you want to be better to other people, you need to be better to yourself. Because there's no point you running yourself ragged to look after other people. You know? And what else is I going to talk about? Even, well, fear and negative things. It's day to day life. It's everywhere you look. You turn on the television, you watch the news, there's always somebody getting murdered, somebody getting raped, and there is so many sick and vile things happening in the world. And even picking up a newspaper, the simple thing for me is I don't watch the news, and I very seldom pick a newspaper up now. You know, it's, I don't know if people are going to think that is right or wrong, but it's what I think I need to do, because all I have is what's up in here. And see, when you're grounding, even when you're grounding, before you start actually the grounding process, you need to actually start breathing calmly and slowly. What I recommend to people is you close your eyes for 10 to 20 minutes, concentrate on your breathing, nothing else, and just gradually slow your breathing down. That will give you a wee bit sense of peace of mind. And I know I'm a bit all over the place. I've still got anxiety and things, but it's good sometimes that I've got that, because I'm like, oh, I need to get this out. I need to get this out. Because I know I'm not a trained speaker. Sometimes I'll stutter and things, but the way things is going to get said here is the way they're supposed to get said. and I'm learning, and hopefully I'm going to grow, or maybe I just need to calm my ass down. But either way, I feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And like I've always said, if there's one person that can get something from this, I'm happy. But the whole point of me, I was always blaming somebody else for things that were happening in my life. My parents, my family, or everybody. I mean, you name it, I'd blame them. I blamed God. God didn't like me. God hated me. But the thing is, I have subsequently got a God of my own understanding that loves me and accepts me and forgives me for everything I've done in the past, which has allowed me to forgive myself and forgive anybody that's ever done me wrong. Sure, I can still get these resentments cropping up, but I can be able to look at myself and think, why is that getting to me? What part did I play in it? And 9 out of 10 times, see when I start acting like that, when I feel a resentment brewing, it does subside. And I was probably one of the worst ones for trolling people. I was very, very nasty. I was never a violent drunk, but my mouth and my frame of mind were, I still get disgusted. But the good thing for me is I've realised and I've been given good advice, as in you don't want to shut the door on the past, because see, if you use that correctly, it can be the greatest asset that you've got. Just keep it close enough to just remind you of how things were, but don't let it crop up and overrule your life, because all we have is today. So what I make a point of doing is telling the people in my life that I love them, because I'm not being morbid, but because there is a possibility, a distinct possibility this might happen. If anything ever happened to me tomorrow, or that, at least I would know that these people love me. And I tend to try and stay away from these conspiracy theories, because I don't know if there's any truth to them or not, but it does not really affect me, because I believe that, see, what you want your reality to be, you can do that. I think you can choose your own reality. You're choosing your own reality every decision you make. Every single choice you make, you can choose your own reality. The thing is, free will is alright. I've realised now I can't run in self-will. I can't bottle things up. So even being able to do this video, if there's one person that listens to that and likes it, that's good, and I'm glad. But please don't all be like, oh John, thanks, oh you're great. I don't really want to hear things like that, because I'm an alcoholic. Like, anybody that's ever had an addiction will tell you what pride and ego is like. I'm working on a daily basis to try and smash pride and ego, and people are all going like, you're amazing. Please effing stop it. I don't need it. I don't want to be getting a big head about myself and be like, oh, I'm amazing. Because I am no different from anybody else. Well, I used to think I was. I used to think I was special. I suppose in my mummy's eyes I always will be special. Sometimes. I'm not being a pain in the arse. But I just see these positive changes. You can start making them today. I'm going to try and get more meditations done. I'm working on getting a website started, because there's a lot of free website builders, and I will probably delete the app that I've got for this and make a new one, because I made a wee bit of boo-boo with it, but live and learn, right? So it's all we can do, it's all we have. So why wait for a positive change in your life when you can start right now? You know what I mean? Nobody's going to wave a magic wand, and it's not going to happen overnight. See, anybody that's ever experienced what rock bottom's like, whether it be addiction, depression, or any other ailment, disability, or whatever, see, rock bottom, it doesn't happen overnight to get to there. It won't get fixed overnight. But what you need to realise is, see, even one bit of progression every day, it builds up. It builds up. So it's progression, not for perfection, because if you're aiming for perfection, it's not going to happen. But even what I tell people as well is, see, like this spiritual journey, it's a wonderful, wonderful journey. It's not a race. Stop trying to burn yourself out, trying to get everything done. You get done what you can. Because the chances are you're spending more time freaking out about doing something than actually getting it done. Right? I hope you enjoyed this video. I've actually been speaking a wee bit longer than what I thought. Love and light to you all. And for all you people in the States, the last time I was over in the States, seeing them try to tell people my name, they're like, Joe, Joe. I ended up needing to say John. Right, so my name is John, not Joe. Right, just pointing that out. Love and light. Bye.